Anything else you want to say to your fans, man?
Man, shout out to DONTAE'S Boxing Nation. You know, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Earl Spence Jr., my whole name, and just look out for me.
Hey, let me ask you what you think about the 60-40 split versus 75-25. Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs won 60-40. And Golovkin want to wait to the first bid so he could get the 75-25 split.
That's bugged the fuck out. Like,
who should budge?
Golovkin. Like, okay, you the champ, but this dude the champ. And he is actually stepping up, willing to fight you for a good amount of money. Like, I'm gonna fight you. Don't try to shit on him with 25, 75. What he getting from you is way less than what he got when he fought Quillin. What he got when he just, that's not right, man. That's the problem. Like, dog, you talking about Mexican style this, your people this, that, and that, you want to do this, go ahead, do at least 70-30 or something, man. At least they ain't get to do some money, man. That ain't right, man.
Yeah.
Like, you fighting for pennies. And you the most dangerous middleweight in the world, go ahead, break bread, man.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
And Caleb, ain't it kind of crazy because when you already know that if it goes to a purse bid, you guarantee 75-25, it's like there's no reason to negotiate before that, right? I mean, what do you think? You think Golovkin should take the 640, or should Danny Jacobs just say, man, forget it, I'll take the loss and take the 75-25?
I mean, I think in all fairness, you know, Golovkin should do the 60-40, but I don't really care too much about neither one of them. I don't care what neither one of them make.
If you was in that, if you was in that situation, okay, if you was in that situation right now, you the regular WBA champion, Golovkin the super, and he want to offer you 75-25. You believe you can beat him? What do? You walk away?
I'm walking away.
There it is.
See, that's the thing. Even
because
if you believe you can beat him,
when you sell yourself short, then people follow up on that, and that becomes a habit. And I'm not somebody who's gonna be so short to where people see that they can get away with that, and that becomes a habit. That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna be the narrative. Like, you gotta know your worth, man. 75-25 a slap in the face.
Marquez just said it. Marquez said it's one man, one Marquez. He said it's an insult. Man, you know, to offer him 25%.
That dude been putting in work for a long time. He done beat cancer. Pay that man, dog. That man giving you a exciting American fighter. You talking about you smashing everybody. This dude wanna fight you. Get a dude 60-40. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
And you still getting the biggest slice of the pie.
Hey, man, that's why that's why boxing is Floyd Mayweather. Everything go back to Floyd Mayweather. That's why I like how he dominated his contracts and how he did flat rate with people, and how, you know, nobody got a percentage of all his money, and how he is now like the richest athlete in the world. And he a black man. He stood up strong in it, like, y'all ain't finna play me. How they trying to do Danny Jacobs, the biggest example. You know what I'm saying? He make the blueprint for everybody. We gotta follow it. Danny Jacobs better not go no 75-25 like no sucker.
Yeah, I don't care what he make. I don't care if Danny make no money.
Yeah.
But you want to fight.
You just want to be in there. Yeah.
He want to fight Golovkin for the 75-25.
I'm telling you, that might end up being the biggest fight 2018 or something. You know? Golovkin-Caleb Plant.
I mean, you know, well, first of all, I mean, it kind of depends on what the purses are. They're getting, you know, a good purse, you know. I mean, you know, Dan Jacobs is a champion, man, you know, and I mean, I feel 60-40 is fair for Danny. You know, Golovkin's, you know, he's got the hype, you know, but, you know, Danny's been putting on impressive performances, man, you know, and especially, you know, if Golovkin has that fight lined up, you know, with Canelo, you know, he's gonna get paid good regardless, you know what I'm saying? If he feels like, you know, Danny is, you know, easy work, you know, go ahead and, you know, take the fight, you know, and you know, get the money, and they're gonna make the big money with Canelo.
How does that fight play out if it were to happen?
With Danny and
Danny and Golovkin.
You know, I'm a big fan of Danny, you know, and what he went through, you know, but I'm a realist, man, you know, and you know, we all remember what happened in the Pirog fight. You know, I have a lot of respect for Danny Jacobs, you know, when he came back from the cancer and everything. But, you know, Pirog, man, you know, he's one of them Russian punchers, man. You know, he had good skills. Not saying Golovkin has as good skills as him, but, you know, he's a big puncher, you know, and, you know, he went went down with a lesser puncher in Sergio Mora, 2 fights ago? You know, so I mean, you know, if Golovkin hit him, it might be ugly, you know, but I mean, take nothing away from Danny Jacobs. He has good power too, you know, and I wish him the best, man. You know, I'm a huge fan of what he's came back from, but you know, I'm proud to roll with Golovkin.
Truthfully, I think that's a 50-50 fight, and I think I would give Danny the upper hand. I like Danny. Maybe I'm just being biased, but Triple G, I don't really see nothing special. He don't move his head enough to me. I think Canelo beats him too. So I think before you fight Canelo, Danny Jacobs gonna give him his first loss.
Oh, interesting.
But as far as the money, I mean, it's a sport of boxing. Who ain't trying to get the most money?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it is what it is.
I mean, my whole thing is, I'm trying to figure out, should Golovkin, is it worth it for Golovkin to walk away from it, or is it worth it for Danny Jacobs to walk away? You already said you think Danny Jacobs could win the fight, so should he just take the 75-25 or what?
You want to get compensated every time you're in the ring, so he need that money. If I was Danny, I'd walk away, let the fight build up some more. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they ain't gonna go nowhere because I don't see no one beating him at 60.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.